Yeah. Hey there. I'm Alex Egorov. I'm the CEO and the founder of BitRewards. And today we want to make this communication from Dubai. We're here at the World Blockchain Forum, where more than 500 people came. Actually, quite a few of different ICOs who we know quite well. We've met today already a lot of partners and spoke with some interesting potential clients. And actually, we wanted for this event to be live, but the government of UAE, the Dubai government, they prohibited actually all the live streaming. At least we wanted to do the YouTube, but we were unable to do that. And the use of VPNs here is prohibited by law, and you can actually be put into prison and be fined with quite large amounts of money, which we would definitely want to avoid the prison here. So that's why I need to make this communication and to record it just like 1 hour before it goes live on our YouTube channel. So it's all unrehearsed. So please, we encourage you to ask all the questions in the comments to this video when it becomes live on our channel. And what I want to do here is just to explain how BitRewards will work for the large brands, because actually everybody knows that today now that we're working for the small and medium-sized businesses. We know these guys quite well, and but we're often asked how the BitRewards will work for the super giants like Amazon, like Starbucks, like AliExpress, and so on. And like these heavyweights, what kind of benefits they will receive, they can receive from BitRewards, and of course what their customers will get. So we've developed quite a few of the cases which we think are going to be very useful. We want here also to point out with this communication that BitRewards is based off of the real working product. And in the world of blockchain, that's particularly important because 95% of the people have the concepts of what they want to do. And sometimes these concepts, they're really cool, they're quite exciting, but actually oftentimes they're just pie in the sky. This concept don't work in the real life, unfortunately. And so these guys, they just don't have the real product. And we here in BitRewards, we've always been quite practical. We've always wanted to solve the practical real life problems. And that's what we actually do with our products. Here I'd like to share with you some of the concepts here that we've designed for the large brands. And I would like to switch now on the demonstration mode of my screen, and we'll show you the presentation real quick. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, now. So hopefully you see it, yeah? Yeah, so BitRewards for Amazon Booking, Coca Cola, Uber, and so on. So, and we want to discuss today, well, first of all, just to recap a little bit about what BitRewards product is all about, what the loyalty program core product is, and how it works. But like just a little bit without getting into very tiny details. Well, not today at least, because we want to just to dedicate a big session of communication to you guys in one of the next rounds when we're going to be speaking live with you. And what unique value proposition does BitRewards offer with its products? And then we will get down right to the concrete cases for the brands. And of course, like what this will mean to the ordinary people, to the customers of these brands, what they will get from the BitRewards implementations with these big brands. We will also elaborate on the value of BitRewards for our target audience, for the for our type A customers, i.e. small and medium-sized e-commerce businesses. That's our super target audience, and we will speak about them a little bit. And in the end, we will of course give some bonuses, so try to bear with us till the end. And so let me go here and just explain to you how BitRewards works and what's the core product and the essence of product is. And the essence of the product is the rewards and loyalty system. And first of all, you guys should know by now that we are a working business with more than 25 people working on it for more than 5 years now. We have more than 500 customers, online stores, and we've got a tested business model, and the online stores are using our system. And well, they actually are using it not because we're nice or because we can sell it to them, because that obviously doesn't always work, but because it makes to them the money. So this is actually one of the core business metrics, and actually the only important business metric is that it's the features of our product, they make to them double-digit percentages every month. And obviously it's more than what they're paying to us for that. Yeah, and we actually know the problems of the rewards and loyalty. And one of the biggest problems with the loyalty systems is that the customers, the shoppers, well, users of the online stores, what they now face is that the points that they get in the loyalty programs in different stores, like services, hotels, or anything, or any other services, they don't motivate them too well. They're like the bad incentive. And that's why more than 50% of the points, of the miles or bonuses, they just expire worthless. And with BitRewards, we're finally solving this problem. One of the core functionality of BitRewards is the loyalty system that online stores install on the top of their websites, and which in turn allows them to reward their users for their purchases, not with the points or miles, but with real crypto, with the cryptocurrency, right? That's a very neat concept. That's like completely different way to approach this. And let me show you real quick how it works. I'm going to the live demo demonstration on the website. I went to bitrewards.network and clicked on the live demo. So in here, what you can do, so like just imagine that you're a customer, that you came to the online store that uses BitRewards system, and you will see the invitation. You will see some inviting statements. For example, like get your 100 bit tokens just by registering in this loyalty program. Or there can be a pop-up window or some ribbon at the side, at the sideline. You can really log in to the loyalty program real quick, and just literally one click by clicking on Facebook, Twitter, or Google, or there could be some other social networks buttons that will actually allow to log in one click. Or you can also use your email address. That's what I'm going to be using here. Just real quick. BitRewards.network. And also you can see how easily you can log in. Then you're creating the password. And there we go. So you're inside of the system, and it shows you, if you're a customer, how you can earn the bit tokens for what actions, and you can do that for the purchases or for the purchases of the friends. or for some social actions, for activation of the loyalty card if the brand already has the loyalty card, or for entering just the promo code which you received on some trade shows or some conferences or whatever. Then you can have a look at the section how you can redeem the bit tokens. And for instance, you can spend 2,000 bit tokens on some discount or on some product. There's a full-fledged also referral system which works, and it's pretty powerful actually. It's quite remarkably can reward the initial user, the initial referrer, for the actions and for the purchases of their friends 5 layers down. That means that the chain of the friends that the user will be remunerated for the actions of can be quite large actually. And obviously here you can also see how you can withdraw your amounts of bit, and you can just put here the Ethereum wallet of yours, and you can withdraw this amount of the collected bit tokens for your actions. So this is pretty much how BitRewards loyalty system looks and how it's working on the website of the merchants. Now it's all live, and we're already working on the functionality of the payments in BitRewards tokens, which is gonna become completely live after the token generation event. Yeah, so let me just get back to my presentation here. Yeah, so I just showed you how BitRewards tokens and how the loyalty system of BitRewards works on the website of the merchants. But let's discuss now what's the value proposition of BitRewards, because that's actually quite interesting. Well, first of all, I'd like to point out that for us, BitRewards is the improvement of our currently working business, of our currently already functional system. It's not the invention for us of something new. And we're just here applying the blockchain and applying the cryptocurrency to implement some new cool features towards our working model already that we think will be a game changer for us. Well, because first of all, we think that this is one of the core value props, is that the platform and all the tools for the merchants will be offered free of charge. And it's a super great value prop, because today the online stores are spending annually billions of dollars on the different rewards and loyalty systems and referral programs and other software to improve their metrics, because they're operating in this super tight, super competitive environment, and they need to survive. And there's actually also a value for the customers of these merchants with BitRewards too, because they will be much more motivated, because they are acquiring the real cryptocurrency for their actions, not some points or miles that tend to expire. But here also the key question is, what's the value for the merchants to give the crypto in the first place? Because we're also often asked that, well, what if the customers can just take the crypto and leave and make the purchase in another store, or just withdraw it to their crypto wallets and use somehow it in some other way? And our unique solution here is the branded tokens. And how exactly does this work? Well, look, the brands now can attach the special privileges to the bit tokens that they themselves issued to the users. Because every token that is issued on the blockchain can have the special properties. And if, for instance, Amazon issued this branded Amazon token, it can actually apply some special traits to these tokens, which will be different from the other bit tokens. that actually means that the BitRewards tokens, all of them, they still have the same value. They still can be redeemed at any store within the BitRewards ecosystem. They can be withdrawn to the user's crypto wallets or sold at the exchanges. But with the merchants, with that particular merchants that issued them, the token can have the special traits, the special terms, and some special privileges. And this becomes possible only with the implementation, actually, of the blockchain, which is like super remarkable, probably. Like that's how we think. So how exactly does this work? Let's see some of the examples. Well, the first very simple use case is with Amazon. And instead of the simple discounts, the BitRewards allows to make the smart discounts, the super discounts, which will increase actually the revenue and not give away the unnecessary discounts, which are designed to keep the profit margins safe and secure. Well, in this example, originally the Amazon would give the $7 simple discount just to facilitate the sale. So it will lose the $7 actually from its revenue. But in the other way, it can offer the BIT tokens the smart product discount. And instead of giving the motivating discount on the current purchase, Amazon will give away, give back, sorry, $7 in the BIT tokens, the real crypto. And some of the users will be just like, by the way, immensely motivated by this crypto alone. They have because like they just value the crypto a lot. So they're just raising to the crypto when they hear it. They have the crypto cravings, you know. Well, and the extra feature of this Amazon branded BIT token can be such that it doubles upon making the next purchase with Amazon. So in this way, Amazon will incentivize the current purchase of the user, but it will also drive the repeat sale. So seemingly for the users, they receive the discounts of $14, but it's not like that. They actually, Amazon gave away only $7, but for the 2 purchases. And the perceived value for the users is much, much greater than that. So don't forget the perceived value. Yeah, another also very interesting case is about the booking.com, because, and these guys, they're also huge. They probably don't need to be introduced as well. And they have a great program, Refer Your Friend, the referral program. And the rules of the program are very simple. Just refer a friend who will make a reservation, and you will receive also a pretty big bonus in the form of just like the fiat currency, real fiat money on your banking card. And the referred friend will also get the bonus too. But there's a big problem with these bonuses, and they're quite obvious, because the booking.com loses pretty high chunk of the revenue because there were a lot of also fake referrals, which were very painful. And sometimes, and quite often, they had to sell the inventory at a loss. But with BitRewards, this campaign can be conducted much more efficiently, just by offering not the cashbacks in fiat currency, but in BitRewards, the BitRewards cashbacks. The Booking.com can also double the amount that the initial user, the initial referrer, gets upon the redemption of the BIT tokens. And by that, also incentivize them to redeem the BIT tokens with the booking, not with someone else, not with the other merchants. So there's a pretty high chance that this referrer will use it with the bookings.com. And the referred friend will also be more incentivized to book with the booking. And the booking will again receive the part of the discount in the BIT tokens back. So again, the perceived value for the users are much, much higher. So it's probably like double that as compared to the fiat amounts. But for the booking, like for the brands, their loss or their cost, better, of the program is much, much smaller in this case. Well, another interesting case is with Coca Cola. And for such FMCG companies like super giants, the most important thing in their promotions, in their campaigns, are the coverage and of course the virality. And for such clients, we have already developed a multi-level referral system, which I mentioned in the beginning of this communication, which actually allows to make large or at least like pretty decent amounts of crypto, and of course in the form of the bit tokens, which can be earned by inviting the friends and earning off of the friends. And what's remarkable, of the friends' friends signups or purchases. And the steps to how it works are super simple for the customers. They just need to buy a like a can of Coke or a bottle of Coke, and actually to have the code, like to have the promo code, which is attached to the bottle or which can be under the cap, and send this link using the messengers or social networks or whatever, like in any possible way, you can send it to their friends. And upon the sign up of the friends or the purchases of the Coke by the friends, they will make the money. And they can actually, like, you see how low they can go. They can have like up to 5 layers down, and they will be receiving the remuneration for the actions of the pretty big bunch of friends in this way. And besides that, how the users can then redeem their tokens, their bit tokens, is also quite remarkable, because BitRewards is actually ideal for the cross promotion, for the collaboration of the brands. So let's consider this last case, how the brands can make this cross promotion on this example of Coca Cola with the Uber. And it can be extremely efficient actually for the non-competing brands that can exchange their audiences. And of course, it's super interesting and super lucrative for the users, for this, like for their customers. For instance, someone who made the bit tokens in Coca Cola in this referral campaign that we talked earlier can be invited by the Uber, and they can be invited right from within the Uber app. And actually, what's also amazing, that the information about the user goes into Uber in the encrypted way through the blockchain, and Uber doesn't receive the user data actually. And it's possible to implement right within the Uber app so that the users will see how many bit tokens they will be able to redeem, and at what rate, because they can be an extreme rate, and also who paid for that. And like Coca-Cola paid for that in this case. Wow. Coca-Cola is legend. It's super cool. Yeah, so that's also like, we think that it's pretty amazing, that it's pretty useful for the brands, and they can actually design pretty amazing and quite flexible campaigns using the BitRewards functionality. But as well for us, it's ultimately interesting and important that the users are getting a lot of value, and that they are extracting a lot of value for that. And that's the real value. It doesn't expire. It tends to accumulate, and it tends to appreciate. And the brands will also be competing for the users, and they will be nominating. They will be designing also special campaigns and the special properties of the BitRewards tokens, which again, we think in a quite amazing way can be implemented on the blockchain. So as I showed before, the users will have this BitRewards tokens accessible, and whatever they earned, it will be accessible from the site of any merchant who is within the BitRewards ecosystem. And they will see inside of their wallet the accumulating BitRewards tokens and what special brand privileges and brand properties they do have. And on top of that, since bit tokens are the ordinary Ethereum-based tokens, it will be also possible to withdraw them to other crypto wallets or send them to the exchange. And besides that, we're also working on the partnerships to attach to the BitRewards wallet the banking debit card, after which bit tokens will be like all the users will be able to spend BitRewards tokens pretty much everywhere. So it will be just like super liquid asset. Yeah, and so just to wrap it up, we've described here the several use cases how BitRewards will work with the large brands, because you guys wanted it, and we've been asked about it quite a few times. But also, please don't forget that we are focusing on the small and medium-sized businesses. We do want to always, for you to keep it in mind, but we're also not forgetting this, because first of all, the market is huge of the SMBs. They today account for more than 50% of the total e-commerce volume, and they're growing quite rapidly as well. And besides, we already know these type of customers. We know their pain. We know what hurts them the most, and we know how to increase their revenue. And with the free product that we're designing now with BitRewards, which actually tokenization allows us to do, we our target audience of small and medium-sized businesses will increase by an order of magnitude. Besides that, we're already receiving today, I'm receiving 2 or 3 requests from the merchants, from the online businesses on our site, that they're just signing up because they see the value, and the BitRewards products are in very high demand. And today we already have the waiting list of more than 120, or probably already close to 150 requests from the online stores, and they keep coming in. Actually, and it's quite exciting. So, and we're encouraging you guys as well. If you have the e-commerce businesses, just look us up, and try not to miss the next sessions where we'll be considering, and where we'll be talking in a very tiny detail about the functionality of BitRewards and how we can increase the revenue for the online stores. But BitRewards is really cool for the merchants, and you just also we're comparing now BitRewards to the crypto bounty campaigns, and we know, and you guys also must know, how bounty campaigns, if they're designed in the right way, how useful they can be for the ICOs, right? They can promote ICOs quite efficiently, and in the same way, BitRewards gives the real crypto bounty campaign to the simple merchants, to the ordinary online stores. They can actually deploy this crypto bounty campaign on the top of their websites within a matter of minutes, literally. And so, designed in the right way, it can really, despite the fact that it can also invite and attract a lot of users who are just going to be excited about the use of the cryptocurrency. They can as well also just use a lot of functionality, a lot of different and design a lot of different flexible campaigns, how they can use BitRewards with these clients and increase their revenue. Yeah, so thank you very much. And as never before, we're super appreciative for the support of our more than 4,000 token buyers. Again, I wanted to reiterate that we're seeing a lot of demand from the real businesses to our tools. And so I'd like to give also here the need bonus to you guys, to those who are listening to me. And it's MOON30. All the letters are capital, and you will get the 30% bonus for the BIT token purchases. And the promo code is again MOON, all the letters are capital, 30, MOON30. Well, also click on the links to in the comments to this video, and join our Telegram channel, and go to our website, BitRewards.network. Also participate there, if you want to support us, we will be very appreciative. Well, thank you again, and I will see you around. And we're looking forward into the future, and we're expecting a lot from it. So, and this is a crypto future, so you guys might want to expect something from it too. Thank you very much. Okay, take care. Bye.